So we know for a fact that lack of sleep makes us grumpy, groggy, and moody. But there are many other effects of lack of sleep, and some are really dangerous. So please watch this video till the end to know how lack of sleep affects the body and how to get more of it. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Llewellyn and welcome to the LT Lifestyle, which is about fitness, nutrition, motivation, and positivity in a whole a good lifestyle. And if you're someone who is interested in such content, consider subscribing to my channel and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I release a new video. Now, sleep is vital for the human body, and if you aren't getting enough of it, chances are your brain and body won't function properly, which will ultimately lead to a lower quality of life. So how does lack of sleep affect the body? Firstly, you might have noticed that if you haven't slept properly the previous night, your head isn't in the right place the next day, and you're making all the wrong choices. For example, having a lot of caffeine, skipping your exercise, skipping your meals, and then binging your way through the rest of the day. I can go on, but I hope you get the point. These choices that you make will affect the rest of your day and contribute to weight gain in the long run. Secondly, lack of sleep also affects your metabolism. And the two main factors contributing to this are cortisol and insulin. So what do these two actually do? Firstly, if you aren't sleeping well, there is a spike in your cortisol levels. Now this is a signal to your body to conserve energy during your waking hours. In simple words, your body will tend to hold on to more fat to make up for the lack of energy. Secondly, when you're sleep deprived, your insulin sensitivity is reduced. Now this is bad because insulin is used to break up the food in the bloodstream and convert it into energy. So if the body does not respond well to insulin, it has trouble converting food to energy and then in the bargain ends up storing it as fat. This is how lack of sleep will affect your metabolism. Now lack of sleep also affects your memory and concentration. You are not in a position to think and remember stuff. It also affects your creativity. This is a serious problem as all of us have a lot of tasks to carry out throughout the day. And we obviously want to bring our A game to the table. Lack of sleep won't allow us to achieve that. These are just some effects of lack of sleep which you might see on a day-to-day basis. But if you are someone who is suffering from chronic sleep disorder, the effects can be really bad. Some of the potential effects are heart attack, stroke, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even a weaker immune system. Chronic sleep disorder is really bad and you might have to consult a doctor. Now, having said that, it is possible to find a solution at home. But you must keep sleep as a priority. Here are some steps that you can take. Firstly, decide a time to sleep and then stick to it. Now you have to get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. That is the bare minimum. Now I sleep at 10 or 10:30 at night and get up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning. I have done a little experimentation with this and found that sleeping during this window suits me the best, and I'm also the most active throughout the day. Now secondly, try to have your last heavy meal at least 2 hours before bedtime. Notice how I said heavy meal? This is because some studies state that having a light snack before bedtime might improve your sleep. Now a small snack before bedtime makes sense as it will reduce nighttime snacking, but a heavy meal should be avoided at any cost. This is due to the fact that heavy meals can cause heartburn, discomfort in the chest, and burping up of food. So you can have a small snack before bedtime, but a heavy meal is a big no. Thirdly, try to keep the usage of any electronic devices to a minimum. The blue light emitted from the screen is set to keep you awake. So only use your phone or laptop if really necessary. Next, try and dim the lights 1 hour before bedtime. And don't try to do any tasks that require a lot of effort. Now light reading is fine, but heavy reading before bedtime is something that I would advise you not to do, as you might end up thinking about it and then lose your sleep in the bargain. Now if all of these steps don't work, and if you're still tossing around in bed, get up from the bed and do something boring. I found this tip recently and figured I'll try it out. So what I do is I get up and I start writing. Now writing is boring for me, so it works for me. Find something boring that works for you and do it. Trust me, it'll work. And lastly, have a good nighttime routine. What I do is I keep my phone usage to a minimum and spend most of my time reading a book. Then, when I'm ready to sleep, I thank God and express gratitude for all that has happened throughout the day. And then after doing that, I lie down I try and calm myself down, focus on my breathing, and in few minutes, I'm off to sleep. This is just something that I do every night when going to sleep. Again, do a little experimentation with this and see what works for you. And then when you find it, stick to it. Keep that discipline and keep sleep as a priority. So I guess that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please do give the video a thumbs up. Also, I would like to know, what do you do to get good sleep? What are your tips to sleep well, and what do you do every night before going to sleep? So make sure to comment down below. Also, please do consider subscribing. The goal is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of June, and I think we can do it. So please do share this video with your friends and family and ask them to subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, be healthy, be safe, take care, bye-bye.